Hey everybody, welcome to Friendly Fitness. It's Andrew here. Totally boss workout coming at you. But instead of telling you exactly what we're going to do, I'll start by telling you what we're not going to do. We're not going to do anything tonight today that looks like this, like this, or like this. I don't know about you, but I was shoveling all day yesterday, and it's going to snow again tomorrow, so I'm going to be shoveling all day tomorrow. I'm going to save those muscles. I'm not even going to touch them. Everything else that we're going to work on. So we'll be doing some sweet pecs, some sweet biceps, and of course, the abs. It's going to be a great time. And we got some new exercises tonight too, so anyway. Andrew, stop talking. Let's get down to business. I like your style, whoever said that. Let's get down to it. We got to warm up though first, as always. So we're going to start by doing something called the standing backstroke. So, Andrew, I don't swim. You're missing out. It's a lot of fun. Check this out. We're going to get one arm up and then the other one. Now, I just hit the ceiling when I did this. I'm not that tall, and my hand is going out of frame, but you can use your imagination. But basically, I'm doing this to loosen up my shoulders. If there are any professional swimmers like, Andrew, that's a terrible backstroke, I don't care. Tell me about it sometime. So, let's get warmed up. As soon as I hit the start button, we're going. So far as equipment goes though, once again, the gang. I got my heavy weights, my medium weights, and my light weights. If you have adjustable dumbbells, boom, perfect. If you don't have adjustable dumbbells, you just have like one or two pairs, just do your best. You can always reduce the range of motion, take breaks, go with lighter dumbbells and maybe change the tempo a little bit, whatever. Just stay safe, let's have a good time. We gotta start though. So, the standing backstroke is gonna happen in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Loosening up those shoulder muscles, taking a nice lingering moment at the top. Just going for that feeling. The pecs getting a little bit loose, and the shoulders, and whatever, just feel it. Yeah, you can roll your hips from side to side. From here, the next exercise is the Price is Right. Andrew, what the heck is the Price is Right? Well, let me tell you. I'm gonna be stretching out my pecs in a very dramatic gesture. So check this out. I want you to imagine I've got 2 prizes on each side of me. I'm gonna gesture to the right prize, and then gesture to the left prize. And I know you're like, whoa, Andrew, that looks really cool. That's not the point. I am stretching out my chest muscle as I gesture out this way, and then my other chest muscles go out this way. So just feel it out. Take a nice deep breath. And just go for it. Oof, feel that nice stretch. Let those hips rotate with you. Coming up is the rotator cuff. So here it comes. Down we go. On our backs. Elbows are right out to the side, and imagine your arms are like in a cast. There has to be a 90-degree bend inside the elbows. I'm gonna let the back of my hands float down nice and gently towards the mat, and then come back up. We don't even have to touch the mat. I'm just doing my best to get that range of motion like addressed, and just to get a little bit of extra work done. So feel that tension, take some deep breaths, maybe move past it, do what you gotta do, but moving on, we're gonna do the air flies. Arms are straight, down we go, back up. All right, so keeping a slight bend in those arms, in those elbows. The arms are straight, but they're not 100% straight. They're like 99%. Keeping some bend in the elbows during a fly does keep the joint safe. Now coming up, we're doing the pouncing kitty. So 3 seconds. I'm gonna go into hands and knees. Come on up. Hands and knees, and then I just want you to get a little bit low and just move your hips around in a circle. So I'm gonna choose a direction and just commit to it. So I'm going counterclockwise. You're like, Andrew, you don't own a cat, do you? No, I don't, but I've seen plenty of videos, and definitely sometimes they do this. If it feels better having your arms out a bit like that, that might be a little bit more pouncing kitty-ish, but think about moving those hips in that circle and supporting yourself with the shoulders. But let's stand back up. It's time for the standing backstroke again. So arm up, and then the other one. Whew, nice big circles. I tried this in the summertime. I was standing under a waterfall, and I just started going for it. And I kept doing it faster and faster. And before I knew it, I was at the top of the waterfall. I didn't even think that was physically possible, but somehow I just backstroked it all the way up to the top. No one believed me, but try it sometime. It will work, guaranteed. Moving on, the Price is Right. Just get that big old rotation in the hips and gesturing out with that arm to get the pec long. So if I'm facing this way and I'm gesturing out towards you, That's a big stretch we've got going on here, but it feels so good. So just take those deep breaths, get that nice stretch in, and we're gold. We gotta move on in 5 seconds though to those rotator cuffs. So I'm gonna head down to the mat right now. Here we go. Elbows down, back of the hands getting close to the mat, and then back up. And the back of Matt's hands should definitely be getting close to the mat. The mat, you already knew that. And if you want to get those hands forward a little bit, go for it. But it's a little bit less effective. I like to just sort of stop at the top and then float back down in this direction. So here it comes, air flies. No, I was getting ready to bouncy kitty. So straight arms, down to the sides, and up. And try doing a bit of a flex of those pecs to the top. You know, we will have dumbbells in our hands at some point for this exercise. So just use your imagination and try giving the pecs a little bit of a flex just to give the work to them. Almost time for that pouncing kitty. I'm gonna move my hips in the opposite direction of what I did last time. So here it comes. Hands and knees. This is our last warm up. And then my hips, I'm just going in the opposite direction that I was going in first. So just move those hips around town. Keep your hands flat on the mat. And if you want to have those hands up further, remember, go for it. Just experiment with it. Actually, I like it with my hands here a little bit better. Just getting loose. A few more seconds, 2 more. Okay, whew. Chill. I'm feeling good, feeling nice and loose. I better, because we're doing a whole lot of pecs right now. Pec thunder. We're starting with a whole minute of chest press. Now, a lot of these exercises, as we move from block to block, are gonna have like a little change in them, but the pattern will more or less be the same. So, let's get some heavy weights. And we're doing some chest press for an entire minute. So, those dumbbells, heavy dumbbells by the way, let's have them right over our shoulders. This is our rest position. And then slow on the way down, pump it up. I'm not letting my elbows rest at the bottom. So we're gonna do this one for a whole minute, but we always want the dumbbells to be floating right over the elbows. I'm actually gonna rotate my body just so you can see something. You keep going for 37 more seconds, but those dumbbells do not go straight down and straight up. They always stay on top of my elbows, and my elbows are out to the side. Boom, and now they're closer together. So those dumbbells, as a result, do the same thing. Those things float out, then they come back in to shoulder width. That's the movement that those dumbbells go, and that keeps our wrists really safe for this lift. So, I can't see how much time we have left, but the timer's gonna go off really soon. And then we get a 15-second rest. So here it comes. Oh, perfect. Chest flies coming at you. I'm gonna grab my medium dumbbells. I'm gonna lie down, and just like that air fly that we did, slight bend in the elbows, and with straight arms, down we go, up we go. Now you can limit the range of motion. You do not have to get all the way down to the floor. And try not to rest the elbows or the dumbbells at the bottom, but feel the pecs alone doing the work. We're doing 3 separate exercises targeting those pecs each and every time, but the duration of each set will get shorter. So this one only has, 17 seconds. Hey, I did it naturally this time, Whitmans. I didn't have to wait a second or whatever. I guess I still got it. So let's just keep committing to those chest flies. Almost time for that 15-second rest. There it is. Now, push-ups are going to be prevalent in this exercise. I need a sip of water. So, try not to let the back arch too much. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. You can do this on the toes or the knees, but think about the hips and the chest moving together. 30 seconds of push-ups after those 2 exercises that we just did. Not easy. So keep the glutes, the core tight. Really try to tire those pecs out. This is the last thing they're gonna have to do for a little while. So make it good. And if you do this on the knees, make sure those hips and the chest move together. Don't leave the hips behind. Fall down. Oh my gosh, take 30 seconds, chill. Man, I was supposed to put these back where they came from. I'll leave them there though. We're doing some biceps. We're gonna do 30 seconds of concentration curls on each side. Oh. So, I'm gonna give it a shot with my heavy dumbbells. This is like really heavy. So 30 seconds, we'll see how this goes. I might have to use my mediums, but remember to keep the elbow against the leg. Try not to let the arm move, except for that bicep curling action. Let's go. Only 30 seconds on this side. It's okay to take breaks, although we got one coming in 16 seconds. That was close. I think I've got one more rep in me. We got 6 seconds left. The drama. That's better than shoveling snow. Other side, here we go. So we get 15 seconds of rest between each one. That was a lot of work. We don't want to rush into the next one. Although I could have gone for a bit longer than 15 seconds rest. Whatever. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's go. You can do this sitting on a bench if you need to. But really try to keep your shoulders still, keep your elbows still, and go for that full extension. Beach muscles, Tamara, let's rock. Just like the prison yard. 6 seconds. Is this my last rep? Yeah. 2, 1. Okay, medium dumbbells for this next one. We're doing something called drag curls. How cool is that? Now, this is a bit easier to visualize if you have a barbell, but imagine I'm holding a single bar and I'm gonna drag it across the front of my chest. As a result, my elbow goes behind me. I know you're like, what the? You're supposed to keep your elbow still, Andrew. Yeah, but this form of bicep curl takes stress off the shoulders and puts it right into those biceps. Because it takes work to keep my elbow still like I just did. But if I let my elbow float back a little bit and just drag that barbell up my chest, the biceps alone do the work. And I hope you can feel it, because I sure feel it. 3 seconds, here we go, last rep. Okay. You can go to your light dumbbells or use the mediums again. Alternating hammer curls. So, I'm going for mediums. I wanted to use the lights. I might do that next time. But, hammer curl, left side, hammer curl, right side. This is the last of our bicep exercises for this set, for this block, I'm sorry. Whew. I don't know why I said sorry. I doubt any of you were like, Andrew, it's a block, not a set. I'm unsubscribed. And if you are, well, that's pretty rude, but whatever, let's just keep rock and roll. Hanging in there, guys. I'll do it if you do it. I hope you got some heavier dumbbells, Karen. I can sense that you're just crushing this one. And you're so ready for them. Treat yourself. Oh man, here it comes. 4 seconds left. Last one on this side. Awesome. All right, I'm liking this workout so far. Oh shoot, we got some weird core coming up though. So sip of water. I'm gonna clear my space a little bit. I promise you, my dumbbell distribution doesn't reflect my life. Maybe it does, but this isn't the place to talk about that. So we're gonna do 2 sit-ups and then 2 foot glides. What the heck? Let's see what it's all about. So I'm gonna start by doing my 2 crunches or sit-ups, it's up to you. So, no, let's do crunches, sorry. But at the top of that second crunch, hold it, and then with your feet, glide out, glide back in. Woo, that was 1. 2 crunches, and then hold that second one, glide them out, glide them in. My feet are hovering just above the floor while I do that. So give me that pause to the top, out they go, in they go. And if you want to try 2 sit-ups instead, go for it. I'm going to try it right now, but I have to throw my arms out. I don't like having to do that. And then we want to come back in that static crunch, hold it, feet out,
feet in, crunch, crunch, feet in, crunch, crunch, feet up, feet in. Almost time. Oh, it is time. All right, let's do lateral crunches. We don't do a lot of lateral stuff. So I'm gonna be doing 30 seconds of lateral crunches on one side. So check it out. This is not the biggest range of motion. It's not very graceful at all, but let's do our best. Just think about making the side of your core shorter as you sort of crunch up and then back down. Now, you can have your arm out like so and just try to aim to touch your leg. You don't have to do that. As long as this is getting some work done, we're good. Now, it's the left side of my abs doing the work and I'm facing you like this, but I'm about to go into a side plank. And the other side of my abs is gonna start doing the work. So here it comes, 2, 1. Let's go into a side plank. If you want, put that knee down, your call. But when you're up, down with the hips, up with the hips. So feel the other side of the abs doing work now. If you want to use that arm for support on the floor, go for it. If you're feeling good though, just keep it up for 7 more seconds. 3 seconds till the transition. 2, 1. All right, let's take care of business on this side. So in 8 seconds, lateral crunch. So find that spot. Doesn't really matter which leg is forward, which one's back, but let's crunch up and then down. Not a big range of motion, but by trying to go for that slight pause at the top, I can feel this stuff. My obliques, the core muscles on this side, doing work. In 10 seconds, I'm going into my side plank, where I'll be doing my hip dips. Here we go. 3. Let's go. Side plank on the knees. Oops, sorry. On the knees or the toes, whatever. But let's go. Why did I say this? Sorry, I don't know what's going on over here. 20 seconds. Try to avoid looking down like so. Just keep your eyes forward. You can awkwardly make eye contact with me if you want to. Okay, I can't hold that for very long. You beat me. Your gaze is too powerful, Eric. I didn't stand a chance. Time. All right, we're about to do more core. On our back, we're gonna draw some big circles with our legs and then do 2 knee tucks. So I'm gonna do one clockwise, one counterclockwise, and then get my knees close. So check it out. Your legs are a big pen. Around in a big circle they go. And then the opposite direction. And then when that's over, knee tuck 1, knee tuck 2. I'm gonna start drawing this one at the bottom. Let's go. I just did clockwise. I just did counterclockwise. 2 knee tucks. Gonna be explosive on the way in. Let's do those circles. Nice and slow, nice and dramatic. Up. Try to keep that lower back pressed into the mat. No, I'm not gonna make a joke every time I say the word mat. Mat. But anyways, let's keep going. This one's pretty tough. I got 11 seconds left. No problem. We're good, we're good. Getting pumped up today, Pat. Life is good, unstoppable when you have 1 second left. Okay. Ooh. 30-second rest. Chill. So that's good. We did our chest block, we did our bicep block, and our core block. My throat's getting kind of. It's working. What I'm trying to say though is we're gonna do it all again with some very slight variations. So, heavy dumbbells, please. We're doing some chest press, but instead of just letting our elbows hover just over the floor at the bottom, we're gonna let our elbows come to a full rest, then pump them up. Take like a half-second rest at the bottom, let all the tension leave those muscles, and then pump it up. I know that rest feels like, oh, are we making this easier on ourselves? But no. When we're resting at the bottom, all that tension that was there disappears. It's like coming to a full stop at a stop sign. but I never come to a full stop at a stop sign. You should, but that's not what we're talking about right now. You gotta start the whole car from a standstill. That takes a lot of work. That's exactly what we're doing here. We're just going 0 to 100 on the way up with that full rest at the bottom. Nice and explosive on the way up. And make sure you get that half-second rest at the bottom. Then you can take a half-second rest at the top too if you want. All right, 15 seconds. I'm gonna use my medium dumbbells again. We're doing a chest fly, but we're gonna do what's called it's bound to happen, a reciprocating chest fly. So this is a single arm chest fly, but check it out. I'm always gonna have a 90-degree angle inside my arm. So I got my left arm up, my right arm down, and I'm alternating. But as one moves, the other one does too. Keep the body as still as you can, and just feel. This is almost like a control exercise. Try this with the light dumbbells if you want, or just body weight. But do not let your shoulders roll from left to right. Dude, this one's working. I am tired. 7 seconds left. Let's rock, Tara. I know you're just tearing this up. Woo! I like that one. And not to toot my own horn, but I invented it. There's a chance that millions of other people invented it also, but there you go. Ear to ground push-ups. 30 seconds of them. On the toes or the knees. Let's get the right ear and the right shoulder close to the floor, and then the other side. Whew. You can put a knee on the ground if you want to, like so. But try to give one side of your body a lot more work than the other. And you can limit the range of motion. You do not have to go very deep. But we got 3 seconds left, so let's make it count. Cool, okay, now it's time to rest. Take those 30 seconds. Don't mind if I do. So far so good, guys, we're doing it. Now, the bicep blocks, we're pretty much just leaving them as they are. So get ready for some heavy concentration curls. Andrew, you can do this. I gotta hype myself up for this one. 3 seconds. 30 seconds long. Let's go. Nice control on the way down. Remember, quality over quantity. It's okay if you just sort of get exhausted with 10 seconds left. If you got time, use that medium dumbbell. We have 11 seconds left. Oh my gosh. I got one more rep. It's not gonna be pretty. Take 15 before the other side. Whoa. But we want to get tired, that's right. I didn't show up to do easy stuff tonight, no way. I want these muscles to get stronger. That means I gotta start right now. Curling up. 15 seconds left, let's go. Curls for the girls, Dark, crushing it. Oh, wow, love it. Man, these things are just toasting up. Drag curls, let's go. Medium dumbbells, just dragging that barbell right up the chest, letting those elbows float behind you. That slight pause at the top ain't a bad idea. This is a different motion than how we normally do this. Oops, nice and slow on the way down. I kind of dropped those in the last rep, but you know, I'm a human being. I got some sweat on my brow. I'm getting kind of tired, but I'm trying. Keep everything where it's gotta be. 10 seconds. Oh, that's longer than I was hoping for. But I can feel the burn in these biceps. I like it. Okay, where am I going? We got about 12 more seconds before we're doing the alternating hammer curl. So, ladies and gents, let's rock. Mom, you especially, let's crush this one. I got a good feeling about it. Boom, we're in it together. I'll do it if you do it. But remember that tempo. We're never racing. We're not striving for the high score in Pac-Man, which I will get one day. Mark my words. Right now, we're just trying to crush these workouts. Exploding up, slowing the way down, and keeping those elbows still. This is not a drag curl. This is like pretty conventional alternating hammer curl, where I want to keep my elbows still. Those forearms are just sizzling, but I like it. 2 seconds. All right, set them down. 30-second rest. Oh, love it. Man, I'm thirsty. That's a good sign. It's from all that shoveling I did the other day. Oh, I still feel it. That was like 5 workouts. I did 4 shoveling sessions on one day and then 1 this morning. But I digress. Let's get on the floor. And this time, we're gonna do, as an experiment, we're doing our 2 crunches, but then we're gonna do 2 foot glides. So there's my second crunch, and let's slide them out. Slide it in. Let's do that again. That was 1 round. 2 crunches, hold it, and then out they go, in they go, out they go, in they go. Repeat 1, 2 crunch, out, in. It's just like you're wearing rollerblades, which would be awesome. We'll do a workout like that sometime. 2. All right, this is feeling good. We got 16 seconds left. Even though these are not canal muscles, Tamara, I know you're crushing it. Although the core muscles are doing work when you're skating on the canal. What am I talking about? We've got 3 seconds left. All right, obliques.
So we're getting set up for our lateral crunch.
So we know the deal. We don't need to talk about how awkward it is or how less or how little the range of motion is, because we know all that. But here it comes, 30 seconds, let's go. Hup. Striving for that slight pause to the top, arm out if you want it, up to you. But keep those eyes forward. Feel the side of the body getting contracted. That's a good thing, we want that to happen. 11 seconds, and I'm going into my hip dip position, or my side plank hip dip position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Side plank, toe on the floor or knee. Oh, my toes aren't on the floor. It's my heels or the knee. Your call. But keep those eyes forward. For 12 more seconds. Do this whatever tempo works for you. But man, it is working. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Other side, let's do this. Oh, okay. Jen, one of these days, I bet you could do one of these workouts and your jog at the same time. Really not sure how that would happen, but work on it. I got a good feeling about it. Let's go. Crunching up. 15 more seconds. I'm starting to get tired. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting quiet and focused, and all I can think about is looking at the timer that's right in front of me. But hey, we have 2 seconds left of this one. Side plank. Let's dip. Whatever tempo works for you, just do it. $15 seconds left. Here it comes. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Love it. So let's do those circles again. 2 knee tucks, 2 circles. One of them clockwise, one of them counterclockwise. Ooh, baby. Here we go. 2, 1, let's go. I'm gonna start at the bottom. Big circle, that was a counterclockwise one. Big circle, that was a clockwise one. And then the 2 explosive knee tucks. Let's do this. Trying to keep that lower back down. Not easy. It's okay to let the bum rise up as you get those knees in. Try to take your time on the way back out. And you can bend those knees if you need to. You do not have to keep them straight the whole time. Oh my gosh. 25 more seconds. Plenty of time. Thank goodness. I wasn't looking forward to this exercise ending soon. No way. Why would I do that? I don't know what I'm having this much fun. Explode in. Go. 10 seconds. Time for 2 more circles. And then 2 more knee tucks. Here we go. Last one. Whoa. So far so good, guys. Oh, we've actually gone for quite a long time. We're like 2/3 of the way through this. And that includes the stretch. So like, guys, we're just rolling. Chest press though, what the heck is this? With a pause. So we're not gonna let the elbows rest at the bottom, but we are gonna try to go for a slight pause at the bottom. So try not to let the elbows touch the ground, but at the bottom, pause for just about a second. So slow, pause, boom. Elbows are not touching the floor. Now you can lessen the range of motion. You don't have to go very deep, but do your best. And try that whole second of a pause at the bottom. Make those pecs long and make them battle to keep those dumbbells up. A whole minute is a long time to be doing this exercise with these heavy dumbbells. But, man, I've seen you all exercise. I know you got this. And Sarah, I know you got some pretty heavy dumbbells at home. So I know you're just crushing this one. For another, shoot. I had this long speech already to go. Woo, take a 15-second breather. We're gonna do some chest fly circles. Medium dumbbells or light. Woo. Now, I'm gonna do a chest fly, but then dumbbells go up and then bring them up here. So they're almost making like a circular pattern, but feel those strong pecs doing the work. So you can do this in 2 ways. Your right arm can go either counterclockwise, like mine is doing right now, or if you want to try it, have your right arm going clockwise. And of course, the opposite arm mirrors that arm. You're like, dude, what's with the complicated instructions for this one? We got 10 seconds left, so feel free to rewind the video. Let's just rock and roll. This is pretty hard. But man, those shoulders getting some serious mobility in. Woo. Set those things down. Oh. Deficit push-ups. These things are intense. Grab some dumbbells. We're gonna hold on to the handles and do some push-ups. You can do this on the knees if you want to, but keep that technique on point. The reason deficit push-ups are so hard, but so good for you, is because you can get a little bit deeper on these reps than you normally would. Normally the ground is in the way, but since I'm holding on to handles, which are a little bit elevated above the ground, my body can get closer to the mat. Last second. Take 30 seconds. That was wild. Man. Getting close. Getting close. Was that our last? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You just have to do the rest of the workout and find out. I can tell you this though. Coming up, we do have the final bicep block. Dude. Concentration curls happen in 3 seconds. Ugh. Let's rock and roll. My arms are tired. I don't know if I can do this for the whole 30 seconds. I'm gonna try, but the last rep might be pretty wild looking. Okay, we're good. 13 seconds left. Let's do this, Jen. Let's make those sweet tats huge. 2 seconds. Ooh. Last time I have to do that on this arm though. This is good. 8 seconds, and then I'm doing it on the other arm. So here it comes. Remember, you can do this sitting down if you need to, on a bench, whatever. But we're starting right now. Keep it. Those elbows and the shoulders still fighting for that full extension. Okay, 15 seconds. The end is in sight for concentration curls. Almost there. I'm gonna have one more rep. It's gonna be pretty wild. Whoa. Get that thing away from me. Oh, I can't, it's too heavy. I'll just leave it where it is. Let's do the drag curl one last time. Okay. Whew. Letting those elbows float behind. Just dragging that barbell right against the front of your chest. Oh, I shouldn't have looked at the clock. Still have 27 seconds left. Guys, we're close. Eric, dude, I know you're just crushing this one. I've seen you pump those biceps before. I know you're listening to something awesome like Midlife Crisis or 9 Inch Nails or something. Just keep pumping it up. 3 seconds. So, we're about to do those alternating hammer curls. Woo. My muscles are on fire. I just came up with a solution for all the snow that's gonna be on my driveway. Let's do these curls though. All I gotta do is get enough heat in these muscles and just roll around outside. All that snow is just gonna evaporate into a tropical mist. Dude, why didn't I think of this before? Anyways, we got 27 seconds left. So hammer curling that thing up. This should be the last bicep exercise we're doing. So if you want to up that tempo a little bit, dark, do it, but no pressure. Dark, no pressure at all. Mr. Whip. 10 seconds. Is this my last rep? Oh, I love it. All right, take 30 seconds. Now, it's time for the push-up buffet. We're gonna be doing a series of push-ups. I might face you guys this way because we're gonna start by doing the half plank push-up. So I'm gonna be focusing on one side. These are all gonna be very short, by the way. Look it. I'm in a plank. I'm in a half plank. And what I'm gonna do is push up and down. So let's tire out one side of the body. We're doing this for 30 seconds. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if we're doing 30 seconds on each side. So at 15 seconds left, I'm gonna alternate, which I'm doing right now. So I'm on my other half plank. I'm just tiring out that one side. You can do this on knees if you want. Okay, short breather. So we are doing another half plank push-up. Whatever, we'll just do the alternating again. Whew. Unless you want to rewind and do 30-30, it's up to you. But, here we go. Half plank. Let's get tired. On the toes, or the knees. Keep your glutes tight. Whew. Okay, it's working. I believe it, Andrew. Uncle, I got it. Whoa. 5 seconds. Whew.
my video editing skills are on point, then this ninja edit will go unnoticed.
Single arm chest press. One dumbbell. I feel silly. I'm going to start with my left side though. Whew. So here it comes. Left side. Keep your body as still as possible. We're only pumping it up with one side. So keep your hips still. Remember to let that elbow float out to the side with the dumbbell for another 11 seconds. Just doing your best on this one. Short rest coming up. Here it is. Other side in 10. This is our last hurrah, everybody. We're so close. The stretch will begin like any minute. Here we go. Single arm chest press on the other side. You sure you don't want to do it on the same side you did last time, Andrew? I mean, it seems to be your strategy. Oh, don't give me that lip. Let's go. So close. 5 seconds left. This is our last rep of this, Alana. Boom. Moving on. Wide grip push-up. So normally, I like to have my hands a bit wider than my shoulder width. This time, instead of doing a push-up, like so, I'm gonna walk my hands out and point my fingers out a little bit more. You can do this on the toes or the knees, but let's just try it out and see how we like it. Keep the glutes and core tight. Feel the pecs doing the work. Not much time. We got about 6 seconds. I think this might be our last chest exercise. Palms to elbows. I'm gonna go into a high plank. And then from here, down onto the elbows. Back up onto the palms. I just led with my right. Now I'm gonna lead with my left. Alternate. Right, right. Boom. Left, left. Right side. Right side. Left side, left side. We're close. We got seconds left. 7 seconds left. Okay, this is the last one, I swear. The push-up hold. We're gonna hold a push-up at the low position for 15 seconds. Let's start it right now. Good luck. Hold it as best you can. Toes or knees. And in just a few seconds, we're gonna do a sweet variation where we just put our whole body on the mat. 2, 1. Now let's do it. Guys, the workout is done. All we have to do now is stretch. What it literally says on the screen right now is one of my favorite Arnold quotes, chill. What a poet. Guys, let's on the floor. Remember that warm-up exercise we did? Rotator cuffs? We're doing that now. Nice deep breaths. Keep those elbows on the mat. And just feel what you can get away with. Maybe the shoulders have gotten really nice and loose over the course of the workout. That's fine. Let's just explore the range of motion. But now we're moving on to the lying chest stretch. You can keep doing the rotator cuff if you want. But for this one, arms out to the side, palms facing up, and just take deep breaths. Really filling up those lungs with that sweet, sweet air. How much time? 6 seconds. Then we're doing some forearms. So let's go into hands and knees. Now, if you feel comfortable, have your fingers facing or pointing towards your knees. Keep your hands flat on the floor and just sort of rock your body back and forth. if that doesn't feel good, you can always rotate those fingers out a little bit. And instead of just going back and forth, feel free to try a little bit of circular motion, just to explore all the different ranges of motion, almost like a pouncing kitty. But here it comes. Moving on to child's pose. So let's get those arms out, those hands out, and then just sink nice and deep into the mat. Deep breaths. Try to get your forehead close to the mat. Fill up those lungs. Empty those lungs. A few more seconds here. We got 8 more. And then we're going to do some wide chest position with some deep breaths. So I'm going to get onto my knees. You can do this standing. I'll do it standing, why not? Let's put those hands on the hips. Make that chest nice and broad. So get those chests out, those hips forward. And just take deep breaths. So stretching out the chest muscles is one thing. But when we fill up the lungs, which are just behind the chest muscles, we get a nice bonus stretch out of it. So deep, slow breaths, but thorough breaths. So fill up the lungs, empty the lungs. Last stretch is the head roll. Literally, just let the head roll across the front of the chest super slowly, super gently. Continue that nice, chill breathing. Just letting that peace come back into the soul. All the hard work is done. Don't even think about all the shoveling you'll have to do tomorrow or the day after that. Or maybe you watch this video later in the week and the shoveling's all behind you. Who knows? But I do know one thing. You guys rock, and that workout is done. So I don't even know where to start. My muscles feel just inflamed right now. I love it. I'm gonna sell my winter jacket right now because I won't need it. I'll just keep doing this workout. It'll give me all the warmth I need for the rest of this Canadian existence I've got. But maybe I won't do that. I'll sleep on it first. Guys, get some water in you. Get some protein in you. If it's morning, big cup of coffee. All that delicious stuff. You can just put it right in there. But let the body rest. Let those muscles get big. Have a great, great day / night / whatever. You guys rock. I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep. I feel pumped up. As always, I'm Andrew, this is Friendly Fitness. Oops, here it is. Peace.